So you might have heard about this, but there's a really exciting sleeper train that's starting today. Today is July 5th, 2025, and Trenitalia and their tourist branch, Turistici Italiani, is launching a sleeper train from here in the French Riviera, starting in Marseille, heading all the way along the coast down to Rome in Italy. And today I'm going to be taking that first inaugural train from here in my local station, Saint-Raphaël. Come along with me, we're going to enjoy the retro-style cabins, private beds, the dining car with its Italian cuisine, and just going to see what it's like on board, see what it's like to enjoy a charter Italian sleeper train. Here we go, guys. Oh, here we are. 51, 52. Here we go. Would you check this out? Oh my word, guys, this is just amazing. Well, welcome aboard Tren Turistici Italiani's sleeper service. We just left Saint-Raphaël and we're on our way to Rome, Termini. So let's give you a full room tour, starting off with the seating area, which is a massive armchair, really nice and spacious. So I'll take it down here. Oh, you can fit pretty much 2 people into this place, but it's all for me today. Over here you got your little desk area here, so you can probably fit a good decent sized laptop. I've got my little camera here running the time lapse outside the door. And over here we have our bedding facilities, which is basically 2 bunk beds, but because there's only one of me today, I have it all to myself. And the bed's really comfortable, it's quite firm, but does the job. And what's really cool is that all the bedding has, and you can see that here, TTI branding, so it has the Trenitalia branding on them, which is really cool. And of course, you got back here, we've got a really nice big window. I see it as we go into a tunnel. And behind here, we have our own private bathroom. It's a wash sink thing. It's really cool. It's really vintage style. I just really love it. And once again, TTI branding on the even on the towels. You've got TTI branding, which is kind of really funny. Up here, you have power sockets. So I have a USB port here. You have USB A and C, which is really nice to see on a vintage train like this, and Italian style plugs with the slight little adapter for normal EU ones. I also plugged in, funnily enough, a little USB fan up here, which is kind of fun, just to give it a little bit of extra circulation. Up here you have your lighting controls, so you can switch that on and off. Then you've got your tannoy volume rocker, climate controls, and then a button which I will not press. And over here you can actually lock the cabin door here and go up that, and then open it up the door. So why is it that Trenitalia are running this sleeper train? Why are they going from Marseille to Rome with a sleeper? Well, pretty simply, this is the tourist train arm of the Italian rail operator called Tren Turistici Italiani, and these run special charter tourist trains throughout the summer season to various destinations from Italy. And in this case, they are doing their first ever international sleeper service, which goes along the line of the old fellow service, which used to run back in the day from Marseille to Milan, but in this case, they're going down to Rome. And this is the very first one of the service, and they just started today, and it's just a case of seeing what happens if it works out for the future. Just had a visit from the host and the chefs here, just to tell me that the dinner service will be starting in the dining car, which I'll be talking about later. That's going to be taking place down at the back of the train at 8 PM, so around the time we get into Ventimiglia, across the border. So looking forward to that. I'm going to be showing you guys the dining experience on board, because it's like, I've seen pictures and it's nothing like I've ever seen before on a train. Another good addition is they have this little menu kit, kind of like you get on a business class flight on a plane. It's very basic, does the job. You've got eye mask here, you've got earplugs, a little tissue pack, and you've got wet wipes and sanitation gel. So yeah, it does the job, and just like any business class flight I've taken, it does. I'll definitely be keeping this in my collection. So woohoo! Now this is just funny. Got this little Trenitalia fan, little hand fan. If I can flick it open. And as you can see here, Espresso Riviera. I mean, it does the job. Oh, just passing through on team here. not stopping this time, which is kind of funny. Never normally always stop here, but this time this one's not stopping here. So what did I pay for this ticket? Well, I got my ticket on the very first day of launch. I actually got it during the Monaco 401 Grand Prix, which is kind of funny. And I paid 195 euros for mine, which is on the steep end, but that's because I went for the top end, the best cabin you can find on the Espresso Riviera. You can get cheaper options. There are shared jets with I think with different shared bunk beds, and you can also get seated accommodation, but I wouldn't do that for an overnight train, not in a million years. But as this was a once in a lifetime sort of thing, I thought, hey, let's go all out and give it a try. Just past Nice airport, where I normally catch a flight if I wanted to go to Rome by a plane, but this time not going on by the rails. And so next stop will be Nice, pick up more passengers, then there will be Monaco, Menton, and then we'll reach the border over in Italy, Ventimiglia. Quick stop in Monaco, got here to just for a little rest break and then just hopping out, really fun. There's the TER, he's heading up to Ventimiglia, well he'll beat us to it, but yeah, pretty cool to be in Monaco station in this old thing. I say old, it's not old, it just looks old. Yeah, don't be confused.
C'est l'oreille de l'association. Et quand on fait des trains pour tendre, il y a juste un CD.
So I just popped down the train and I've checked out the Espresso Riviera's seating class, so you check this out, this is so nice. This is what they would have used last year on the Nice to Milan day trip, and it's darn cool, I would say. Very spacious seats, nice big padding, really nice actually. I don't know if I'd sleep in here, but honestly for the day trip they had last year, definitely worth the price, I would say. Nice long corridor, yeah. Well guys, here we are, welcome to Ventimiglia. This is the border town between France and Italy. Good to be back here, it's always nice to come back. The reason why we stopped here is because this little BB unit here, this is our locomotive from tickets from Marseille. He's going to get off now because we're going to switch to Italian loco, which I believe is the one just behind my shoulder here. And that will be the one taking us all the way to Rome. So whilst stationed here, I thought I'd show you guys the shared couchette compartments. This is where you have if you have a sharing bed with other people. So we've got the top bunks here, we've got the bottom ones here, which also double as 6 seats. And yeah, pretty good. It reminds me of a lot of the French ones I've had in the past. So this will change and be a bed. And you've got your luggage storage up here. Same climate controls, and yeah, pretty well done, I would say. I mean, it does the job for a lot cheaper than what I paid, so thumbs up. Okie dokie, the Italian loco has been hooked up. Now we're going to jump on board and carry on with the journey. Well, isn't this disappointing? Well, that was quite an ultimate fail. I'm back in my cabin now, but for a very good reason. That's because got to the dining car, very excited, was looking forward to trying out my meal, and turns out all the food preparation systems and the cooking systems are broken. So yeah, they couldn't serve any meals other than cold snacks, which is quite a disappointment, I will say. I was really looking forward to that, so I ended up coming back to here with some crackers and biscuits and stuff like that. Just yeah, not exactly something you paid the top dollar for. So yeah, that was very disappointing, shall we say. I hope breakfast makes up for it, but suffice to say, I'm quite sad that I didn't get to try out the meals I was looking forward to, that I paid for effectively. But yeah, it is what it is. You can't. What can you do? Technical problems happen, and this is also the first one, so there's going to have teething problems no matter what. So. Hey ho! Well, it's getting late. We've just left Pietra, which is further along down the coast. Going to be in Genoa in a little bit. I'm going to turn in for the night because, I mean, didn't have dinner, so yeah, not really much else I can do at the moment apart from just turn in and try and get a few hours sleep. And I'll catch you guys in the morning. We'll see you in just outside Rome. See you in a sec. Good morning, folks. It's about just on 6 o'clock. We're just entering the southwest of Rome. Got woken up by the cabin attendant, which was nice, but unfortunately the catering he brought in for the breakfast was definitely, I should say, a letdown, because as far as breakfast offering goes, we got this little dry croissant and a little hazelnut wafer brisket thing. And I will definitely say that's been the kind of the letdown of this whole trip. It's been the catering by comparison. I was looking forward. They really advertised that it would be nice, hot meals and nice proper dining experience. But I would say with the issues last night and what I sort of got this morning, I definitely find it's been quite a bit of a letdown, I would say. But yeah, I mean, sometimes these things happen, but definitely something to iron out for the future trips to Trenitalia. Ciao, grazie. Buona giornata. Well, folks, here we are. Welcome. Benvenuto a Rome Termini station in Italy. Well, that's a bit quieter, sort of. Welcome to the Trevi Fountain, and yeah, I'm going to say, how can we sort the Espresso Riviera experience in the super train? But it's mixed. It's a mixed bag. The compartments really comfortable, really spacious, really lovely design. The shared couchettes, they'd be alright. They do in a pinch. Seating probably wouldn't do that for a night section, maybe as far as Genoa if you're just doing a day trip. But yeah, the main letdown was the catering. No dinner, really bad, and the really dry breakfast, not great, but yeah, what can you do? Thanks guys for watching the video, and if you haven't already, please hit the like button, that really helps out, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!